Nice. Welcome to our podcast. We're what is this, episode 5,000? No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't remember.
I think it's 5.
You know what? I'm not even going to keep counting them anymore.
No, we'll just.
We'll just go with welcome.
Yeah. We're
We're your hosts, Michael. Got Chuck. We got John, two coolest brothers in the galaxy right here.
Whoop whoop.
And for the first time, we are on camera.
What's up?
video.
Say hi. This is Chuck. This is John. And I'm Michael.
That's John. That's
Where's
Chuck. This is
Chuck?
Michael.
John.
I mean,
Wait, I said it the right way. I was
you
Who
did.
knows anymore?
trying to screw it up on purpose and couldn't even do it. Terrible.
Terrible.
So anyway, we're so now unfortunately you have to look at us, but maybe it'll actually help understand some of the things that we laugh
you know why
about
we
is
talk
going
about-
on. And then you can also watch Chuck's beer count pile up here as the night goes on.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. Just don't
Like I'm the
don't
only
spill
one that
any.
drinks around here.
Well,
I
just
don't see-
tonight.
Sober boy tonight because he ain't got a ride, and he's gonna start later. So
I'll start
play
later.
this. I've just been drinking since this morning.
Oh, gee, well, you can't drink all day if you
Oh.
don't start in the morning.
Day drinking.
There's nothing wrong with day.
Hey, I was
drinking.
at the lake.
I didn't say anything was wrong with day. drinking.
Well, we don't have any special guests with us tonight. It's just the three of us.
No Dave.
No Dave, no mystery guest,
No
woman.
Jake.
So let's start off with our Florida stories segment.
Jesus.
Playing radio.
Right.
So I thought it was pretty funny. So this Florida man, right, of course, steals an entire stack of lottery tickets.
Oh Jesus.
Well, first of all, if you do that, I mean, you can't scratch them, right?
They'll know the numbers that are missing.
They're
on the roll.
scanned.
Yeah.
So you're screwed.
Yeah,
there's
they
nothing you
scanned the first one so they
there's-
know it's active.
There's nothing you can
So
do
it's
with
stupid to begin with.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
All right. Well, here's the kicker.
Well, for us.
Did he win?
No.
Oh.
He went home, changed clothes, came back, tried to be like a different person, and tried to steal the safe.
What?
I don't understand.
So the lotto tickets didn't pay off, so he's like, fuck it, I'm going for the safe.
Maybe he
Go.
realized he went home. His buddies were like, "You idiot! You can't do that with those. Go get the safe."
I'm going back for the money.
Was he riding a
I
gator?
don't know, man. Was he? I don't know. He could have been. He might have been part of the gang that's tranquilizing the gators.
I read one today that a guy got arrested for getting a alligator drunk.
What?
Yeah, because he said the alligator was being ornery, so he was trying to mellow him out, and the alligator bit the shit out of him. And
Because
it's like, what do you think's gonna happen? You're trying to get an alligator drunk, you fucking retard.
I watched a video, and the man and wife come out. There's the moonshine bottle,
Right.
mason jar,
Right.
empty, tipped over, and out in the yard's a raccoon. And the wife goes, "I think you killed our raccoon." And
What,
he
did you
goes,
drink it?
"Well, I didn't kill nothing." She goes, "You left your moonshine open all night, and it's empty." The raccoon was in the yard. They were petting it. You could see it breathing. It was just like
Drunk.
Raccoon's drunk as shit.
And then one guy, a chicken, got drunk, drank his moonshine.
What are you watching?
I
Where
don't
all
know.
these
He's-
people are
he's
on
getting
TikTok.
these?
I'm on a
He's
I'm
on
on
a
a
list.
list.
You are on a list. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, wow.
See, the raccoon drank the moonshine, and then I showed you the video where it jumped off
Yeah.
the hood.
You
He's
showed
still
me
drunk.
that? Oh, the committed suicide
Yeah.
raccoon right off the front of the double somersault with a twist.
Jumped right in front of the freaking car. Said, "I'm out."
Well, he had a rough life, man.
So another nice, interesting Florida man story.
Oh Jesus!
Stole a gator from a golf course, tosses it
How-
around to teach it a lesson.
How do you steal one from a golf course? Aren't they wild? So you can't steal them. I
Those
really
are owned by the golf course.
Those were they're on the golf course property. They're golf course.
That's
property.
true. So I guess
I'm
you
confused
because
because they're a wild animal. They're not owned.
Did the gator take his ball and he went in there like in Happy Gilmore?
Gilmore.
Give my gator ball. Goes in there and beats the shit. See, it says he tossed it around to teach it a lesson. Like, what happened there?
What was the Happy
You're
Gilmore's
the one that took
teacher?
Chubbs' head.
Chubbs, yeah. You motherfucker. Bam, you bit Chubbs. You one-eyed alligator.
Jesus. I just some of the people out of Florida I'd love to meet. You know,
Yeah.
it's always weird shit in Florida.
I would be
lived down
scared
there.
to-
I just wasn't born down there.
I would be
You're part
scared
of the
to
weird
drink
shit.
with
I
some
was
of
part
them.
of the weird shit for a little while.
Hey, I'd be scared to drink with them.
They're great partiers.
That-
I
no,
had
that's
a
the
blast
problem.
down there.
Dude.
Everybody was nice.
There's a hurricane.
We all do 90 off the line and then go to the speed limit and then do the speed limit
Yeah.
only.
Hey,
And except for on the interstate. That's a whole other story.
there's a hurricane coming. Let's throw a party on the beach.
Oh, yeah,
and welcome it.
Oh, yeah, we did that.
No,
I love
I pack
storms.
my shit up and get the fuck out.
Yeah, no.
I love
no.
storms, man.
So when I lived down there, we dealt with 3 hurricanes. Actually, Katrina.
Right.
When it came up the coast, I was down in the Tampa area, Indian Rocks Beach there. Dennis was cool. It went right up the coast. It wasn't cool, I guess. It went right up the coast there, though, and
It was
me
a
and
really cool storm.
now that was when all
We
the
were hanging
surfers
out.
were out there. Yeah, and I was standing on the beach. I could lean like way in, and it would just hold me there. The wind, and there's all these guys out there surfing. I'm talking. The surf was huge,
Oh, surfers, surfers
but the
are
sand,
dumb. They're like
sand is
big
flying,
waves.
and it's hitting you, and it hurt. Like I was out there in like a light jacket and
Yeah.
pants and such because it was terrible.
I
But it was cool.
the best. Hey, the best video for the news. They were
Got to
like
see a hurricane.
the guys fighting the wind, and he's like, "Oh, this hurricane's horrible. It's horrible out here. It's so strong." Da, da, da. And then you see 2 guys in the background with shorts
the-
and
the
flip
weather
flops, and they
video.
go, "They must have been Floridians."
That's a bit Floridians. That's it, man.
They're just walking.
Absolutely, we don't care about no hurricane. Wilma hit us and hit below us, and then came into the hit Florida below us, came in, and then went out where we lived. So we got the come from the backside. Well, what that did is it raised the surge in the intercoastal,
Right.
and where I lived, we were between the intercoastal and the ocean.
Right.
So I woke up in the morning with water about that far from my door, and the whole street flooded. Everything was flooded.
Oh Jesus.
It was crazy.
Yeah, you called me on that one.
Yeah, and we stayed the night, which we debated leaving. Like it was a voluntary evacuation.
Right.
And
That'd be a
I mean,
tough
like I'm not
decision.
kidding. We had the TV in the car because we just bought this new TV at the time. We had the TV in the
Gotta
car.
protect the TV.
Yeah, every day. I
Damn
told
right.
Amber just before the storm, man, I'll put this in the car. Put that in the car. But anyway, we ended up staying.
Then his car floats
and-
away.
But in the middle of the night when it hit, I'm not kidding, the palm fronds hitting the window at like 80 miles an hour, that was scary as hell. We were just
Yeah.
sitting there going, please don't break, please don't break.
I forget.
It was nuts.
I forget which hurricane it was, but we went on a cruise, and we went down just to like Freeport and whatever the other island is. But
Bahamas or something?
yeah,
Yeah.
so we go down, and typically I think you hit the first one.
Bear me?
Yeah,
So you
are.
got up all limping with the back and all in front of the camera. You know, everybody saw you like,
Dude, just go.
oh yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, terrible.
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 Terrible. Terrible.
So
Sorry, go
anyway,
ahead.
so anyway, they typically go to the first island, then you bump to the second island,
Okay.
and then you come back, right? So they fly by the first island and go down to the bottom one.
Right.
Because everybody was like playing chicken. Everybody knew the hurricane was coming,
Oh.
but you can't cancel your tickets. You won't get a refund.
Oh.
They have to cancel it. You can't-
Interesting.
yeah. So everybody that was on that boat was like, yeah, we're not losing our money. Yeah. So we're all
Grind this
fucking.
shit out.
We're all going like we're literally heading
Thank
right.
you, Chuck.
We're heading right down to the fucking hurricane. We get there, spend a day there, get back in the boat. We go to the next island, and along comes the captain on the mic and says, "We're gonna be here for 2 hours. When 2 hours is up, this boat is unhooking and leaving. If you are not on the boat, you will not be going.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Hurricane about to hit.
Yeah.
Kind of
So
thing.
we got there, and I was like, I looked at Lynn, and I was like, yeah, we're
2
not.
hours. What do you get
I
to
think
see
it was
in
like,
2
it
hours?
It might have been 4 hours.
Right, but still, that's not very long.
It didn't matter. The whole town was fucking shut down and boarded up. You could
They were all smart and left.
you could fucking see it from the boat, looking down at the wherever all the shops were.
I'll just stay on the boat.
Yeah, I was like, we'll just stay on the boat. The only thing that sucks is
funny.
they shut down the casino.
Can
when
we
they
go
pull
ahead
into
and
port?
Oh,
Because you're
yeah,
touching
because
land.
you're
Right.
technically docked, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. So
I
the boat
didn't
has
think
to be-
about that.
Oh,
So
it
you're
has
like,
to be moved.
hey, can we take a
You're
vote
not in
and not
international
stop? We
waters
see it.
anymore.
Hey,
Right.
can we take a vote? I think everyone on here says screw the island. Let's just keep going.
But I'll tell you this, they fucking hauled ass
I
back.
actually had some of my best luck at a
They,
boat casino.
They're actually tougher to win at too.
That's what I boat twice.
Yeah.
I've had really good luck.
I've on Carnival. I've hit quite a bit on roulette.
Yeah.
You know. But
Yeah.
So they fucking fly us, haul ass back. You know what I mean? He's got it like full steam. We pull into port, and they're like, telling us we'll get a refund and all that for the time we missed, because we missed like a full day.
Okay, gotcha.
Almost a full day.
Oh, man.
And I'll give it to Carnival. I swear to God, within 2 hours of leaving the boat,
The money?
I was checking the account, and
Yeah?
the money was in my fucking account.
What?
Yeah. I was like, holy shit.
Damn,
Usually
bravo.
takes 30 days.
Bravo. I have Carnival stock. We'd be more than happy to go out on a cruise and do a great podcast about you.
I've been on a couple of cruises.
And we can clean it up. We can talk clean.
I've been on two.
Actually, no, we can't.
I've been on 2 cruises.
Maybe Chuck
and
can.
both of them were with Carnival, and I swear,
So I'm gonna get
it's
banned.
a party boat.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
But the fucking service you get and the waiters,
Yeah.
they learn your name within fucking 5 minutes of sitting at the
Yeah,
bar.
that's their job. That's how
I
they
know,
get tipped.
But it's fucking awesome.
They're like,
Yeah,
oh,
they're taking the extra initiative.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they're
Absolutely.
It's
It
it
goes
might be
above
a-
and beyond.
it might be a party boat, but both.
Well, you don't
both
tip them,
cruises-
right?
No, but I left
Yeah.
money in the room.
Yeah. Yeah.
You leave money at the end on a tip.
Right. That's what I thought. During the boat trip, there's no money
I've never
exchange.
been on a cruise, so
yeah,
I
don't
there's
know.
no money exchange.
Yeah.
Everything's attached to your room card,
Which is attached to your
credit card.
Yeah, because
And
you
then
got you got screwed.
I did. I got a bill slid under my door after an 8-day cruise, and holy shit!
Yeah.
He
On my
thought it-
American Express. I don't have an American Express Gold Card anymore because of that. Let me tell you,
he
that
was
bill was that high.
he goes,
that
it was
we weren't able to pay it off in the 30 days, right? Because that's what American Express gives you
Yeah.
is 1 month to pay that shit off, and well,
wasn't that your honeymoon?
so what they did was they canceled me and they gave me I think they gave me 6 months to pay it, and I paid it.
Yeah.
They worked with me. They were really cool. I can't
Right.
knock them at all, but
Oh,
I was one screwed up. But yeah, it was like $3,200.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
That was a damn good time. $3,200.
Yeah, because the food's included.
Yeah, the
Ooh.
food's included. That's all booze.
That's all
and
drinks.
no,
and-
you
well,
told me
and-
it was
wanna
all
buy
alcohol.
and
something
extras, and
or-
I was able to get the casino stuff on the room and all that. So
Yeah.
to get my chips initially and things, I was
I-
able to do it against a credit card. So
I love playing in the casino on those boats. It's
Yeah.
a lot of fun on a boat.
I pulled a slot and won the the nice dinner where you get the upgraded dinner.
Yeah.
Got to go to that.
There was a dude playing at one, sat there all night, and it was like one of those claw games,
Oh, huh?
but it had stacks of fucking $100 bills or $20 bills.
What?
Yeah, and you try to grab the money.
Holy shit!
Yeah. And I mean,
Oh, I'd be good at
he
that.
must have pumped
Amber's
in.
great at that.
I'm
he
good
must
at the
have
claw
pumped
games.
in.
I need to get her on that fucking
Yeah.
boat.
he must have pumped in, I don't even know, 50, 60 bucks into the game. And then he finally got it, and it dropped in, and I was sitting right there at the roulette, and I was like, holy shit, that is fucking awesome. And all his buddies and shit were there. There was like, I want to say there was at least 2 dudes that he knew or
Yeah.
that were there with him. I don't know.
Wow.
And he gets the money, and it's a fucking wad. It's like this thick, and he's fucking holding it like, holy
Was it
shit.
a 20 wrapped in
I don't
ones?
remember if it was hundreds. Yeah, right?
or not wrapped.
It was like
100 and wrapped it with the
yeah,
rest are
the rest
ones.
is all
it
ones.
was, it was a lot of money.
So it's like
You're gonna
$200.
Burn your mic. But so his girlfriend or his wife, whatever she was, I don't know, reached over, grabbed it, and said, "I'll hold on to this," and fucking grabbed it from him. And he was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
I didn't get to count it. And she took it.
I was like,
Said, no, motherfucker, you done playing.
Lynn would wait
You don't
until
need that.
Lynn would wait until we were in private and then take it from me. She'll give me that. She'll make me look like a man in front of everybody, and then she'll take the money
She'll
later.
take it later.
Yeah,
That's a
she'll be
good woman right there.
She'll be like, "Yeah, you can't.
You're not trusted with this because you're gonna blow it.
You're gonna come."
No,
home with
if it was a big wad of cash like that, you damn straight. Here you go. I'd be handing it to Amber when I got away from.
What was
the
it?
guys, you know?
were in Vegas and you called me. It was like 2:00 in the fucking morning, and he's hammered.
I was hammered,
And I'm
man.
sleeping, and I'm like,
I didn't know what time it
Ricketts.
was. Those casinos, you don't know
So-
daylight,
No.
so I
nighttime, you
answer
don't know
the
nothing.
phone, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he's drunk. He's like, how the fuck do you play this game?
Yeah, I don't even remember what game it was
Omaha.
either. Is that what it was?
And I was like, dude, I'm asleep. I can't explain this to you. He goes, what time fucking is it over there? I was like, 2:00, dude. I got to get up for work. He goes, do you know how to play Omaha? I was like, yeah. So then I start trying to tell him how to play it. And he's hammered. He goes, I don't understand. And I was like, dude, I'm not having this conversation at 2:00 in the morning. And he goes, can I call you in the morning? I'm like, it's already morning and you called me. Dude, I need some sleep. Call me in like 6 or 7 hours.
By the way, I didn't do very well.
Because Chucky didn't tell you how to
Because
play.
he didn't tell you how to freaking play.
No, I did tell him how to play, and then he's like,
No,
I
no.
don't understand.
I would have stayed up and explained it to you.
See, I appreciate that, John.
No, I heard
Not that I'd be able to answer the phone
Bulls-
at 2 in the morning.
bullshit. Because
my
I heard
phone's
Jeff-
on the other side of the house.
I heard Jeff yelling in the background, you can't call a friend, motherfucker, and all this
Call a
other
friend.
stuff. And he's on the
Oh,
phone.
phoning a
And
friend.
he's,
What were
he's-
y'all having a challenge to see who could figure it out
That's
first?
right. Who's gonna figure this game out first?
and all I could hear is no one else's voice. All I hear is Jeff.
Oh man, let me tell you,
You
man.
hear all this noise. I hear Jeff and Mike, and Mike's like, dude, do you know how to play Omaha?
Well, and it's a time change, so at 2 in
Oh
the morning,
yeah,
it was probably right
it
at
was.
prime
So it's
time
2
over
hours
there.
behind, or 3 hours behind, right there.
So he's
Are
at
they 2 hours
midnight,
behind?
something like
2
that.
or 3.
I think they're 3.
But I was just like, why is Mike calling me? And he's on vacation.
They are.
What
they
the
are,
fuck?
They are 3 hours behind because
Yeah.
our home office is in Arizona.
Ah,
So Nevada.
and they're in Nevada.
So
Yeah.
maybe 4, but they're at least 3.
Well, no, because only California, LA, there's only 3 hours behind.
Oh, well then yeah, they're 3.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to California.
No, that's all right. I have to go out there all the time. Well, not
Well, sorry.
I
mean-
have to. I shouldn't have
Sorry.
said
Sorry.
It would be.
We'll
nice
just say sorry.
It would be
My
nice
California
to go and
family's
visit.
freaking awesome. I
It'd be nice to
I
go
didn't
and
mean
visit.
it like that.
No. It'd be
Now,
nice
the
to
state,
go
that's a
out
whole
there,
other
but-
story.
Yeah, I want to live there.
There's some really amazing parts, though, and we're going out there in November, and we're going to drive up to PCH up by
Yeah, but you
Monterey and all
also
that.
normally
Man,
go
that's
to the
gonna be
northern
awesome.
part, don't you?
No, more normally southern.
Is it?
We're finally going to be in the northern part this time. We're usually L.A., Bakersfield, Tehachapi, down
That's
that
cool.
way.
It's
Long
fucking-
Beach.
That's cool, man. I'd love to go to California just to visit.
It's a great
Alright.
place to visit. Absolutely.
I don't think I could handle the politics and the fucking money, man.
Yeah, you don't want to live there.
No, it's expensive as shit.
I'll tell you something that's interesting. I went to Oregon, and there they won't let you pump your own gas.
What?
Yeah, no, you can't pump
That's
your own
old.
gas.
That's
in Oregon.
old school. They're
You-
behind the times.
Yeah, you pull up to the gas station. and
It's
you-
full
you-
service.
It's full service. It's
They check
mandatory.
your
It's
oil,
not-
everything.
No, they didn't do that, but they pump the gas.
Okay. Because in the old days, full service, they checked your
You
oil,
can't
they
pump
checked
your
your
gas.
windshield wipers, they checked everything.
I think it's
Right.
just only the fact that you're not allowed to pump your own gas.
Yeah.
I really do,
Well, look
and
at
I'm
all-
pretty
look at
sure
all the
that's all.
people
Because
that-
I was like, I'll get out and get it. She's like, no, you're not allowed. What?
they had a bunch of people catch on fire at their pumps.
No, they were ripping the handles off, man.
Yeah.
People drive off
Yes,
with those. constantly. There's, like,
absolutely.
so
And
many
stealing
videos.
gas.
Right. It's
And
Back
stealing
in, well,
gas.
back in the day. Now
Yeah,
you can't.
before,
'cause you
yeah.
got to pay.
Pay ahead of time.
Prepay
You gotta
everything
prepay
now.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
I never drove.
What was
Speaking of gas, we were on our way to Myrtle Beach. This was years ago, me and Amber, probably 10, 15 years ago. And we stop at this gas station on the 2-lane, the long 2-lane from when you finally get off 95 and you're going into Myrtle Beach. Anyway, I don't know if anybody knows that. But you're
Yeah.
going all the way through there. We stopped at this little crappy gas. I needed gas, and there wasn't anything else. So I stopped there. And I pull up, and I'm like, oh, look, look, it's one of the old pumps, from when we were teenagers, the
yeah.
ones we always used, where you flip the
There's
thingy.
no card holder.
Right, there's no card holders, none of that. You got to flip the thing, and Amber goes, "I'm so glad you were here. I would have never known how to use that."
Oh, that's the old
And I was like,
school
"Wow, I'd never thought about somebody."
Really?
I mean, that's all
She
we
wanted-
had around our
Yeah.
growing up
That's
when we
it.
were kids.
But
That's all we
Amber,
had.
she ain't that much
yeah,
younger,
no,
though.
well, not really, but just I
You gotta
guess
think too when
Well,
California. She
Now
grew up
our
there. and-
mom,
yeah, but you were pretty much driving everywhere and all that when
Well,
she started driving. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
True, true.
So I mean,
Yes.
why would
so our dad worked out of town, right? So my mom never knew how to pump gas. So he would call us up and say, "Your mom needs gas."
Well, no, Mom would give me like back then. She'd give me her 20.
I
bucks
remember
or
that.
40 bucks.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
and
And
we'd
then-
have to
yes,
go
then
fill
she
her tank
started-
I
up.
remember that.
Because she was like, "Go ahead and get yourself a pack of cigarettes or something." It was like, "Oh, sweet."
I do remember
For
yeah.
going to getting
But
her gas, but
she didn't
because
wanna tell us.
she didn't know how to pump gas, and then finally she was forced one
Interesting.
day, and she's like, "Oh, this is easy."
Yeah, even my wife knew before I did. I had no idea.
Yeah,
That's funny.
My mother hid it from me for my whole
she
life.
she did not know how to pump gas. My dad would come in town when we were kids, fill
Yeah.
the tank up,
Wow.
and then he'd have
And-
someone else in the family, if she
Do
needed
the,
gas, fill it
do
up.
the guy-
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how we got on all
Yeah.
the. We went.
Yep.
But yeah,
Right into
it's
the- right
hilarious
into the
how
ground.
people don't understand stuff like kids nowadays with rotary phones.
Oh, dude.
Rotary.
How do those work? Well, you stuck your finger in, went all the way around.
One.
Stick your-
I don't even want
Two,
to talk about the old times. Me and
So.
Lynn were- yeah, no.
Yeah, no old times.
Yeah.
Well, earlier we were talking about aliens.
Yeah. Chucky's seen
Might
some
open
videos.
interesting discussion.
Yeah.
I wish we
into
could hook my phone up
aliens.
because I want to know if it's fake or real.
Well, do you have it?
Giant
Do you have it saved?
aliens.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I can figure that out later.
I mean, I can show it like this, but I don't think they
No.
can see it.
No, they.
So
won't
what
be
are you
able to see
talking
it.
about?
The two fish in the ocean with the helicopters.
The big fish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks
It
like
looks a
a
little fake to me.
It's
I
Looks
have
like
to
a-
admit.
It's
looks
gonna
like a
be-
fucking
you watch
Now,
the
I don't
whale on
think-
steroids.
I don't
and then
think
a
that's
fu-
gunshots though. When they say that in the
No.
water, I think that's the helicopter
That's the
blades.
helicopter blades.
Yeah.
But there's like, why is there 20 helicopters
But it
flying
is
above
interesting.
this?
Dude,
Well, I
you
don't know.
don't-
There
you
could
don't
be
know
like a
what's
bunch
going-
of researchers going somewhere
Right,
and
or it
somebody
could be-
photoshopped the thing in there.
right.
Yeah.
Training exercise, or it's a freaking.
I mean, it could be fake,
It could be a movie too.
but it
Watch.
looked like a giant
There'll
fucking.
be a movie coming out with
Well-
Will Smith.
It won't be Will Smith. He's banned from everything. It's gonna
He's
be The
gotta-
Rock.
He's got to save his face.
The Rock and Kevin Hart will star
Oh
in it.
man, everything
Yeah.
in Hollywood, these guys they
Yeah.
go away for a certain amount of time, depending on the
Depending on the
severity,
crime that they
right?
did.
Yep, and then they're back doing a movie, and everybody's
Everybody,
they're back.
yeah, everybody forgives and.
Well, all
Yeah.
except for what's his name? What's the singer? R. Kelly.
Oh, yeah, he's-
He ain't,
Well,
he ain't
I
coming
mean,
back.
That's a little different.
He ain't coming back.
Usually these other people, because they say or just do something
He's calling
stupid.
his
That-
mama saying my butt hurts.
R. Kelly did something really bad.
yeah, we're not gonna. I don't. You know, hey, that's a terrible thing, and
There's a
Oh my
song talking
gosh.
about being in prison for touching children, calling your mama.
Oh,
and
well,
fucking-
what's his name?
move past,
Ixnay, the prison A.
move past,
Oh, it's
With
hilarious.
the child A.
move.
Have you
How did
heard-
we go on to that from Aliens?
I
All
don't
right,
know.
I'm going to play
I
a
don't know.
video then.
You,
now.
you noticed when COVID hit, then the government was like, "Oh hey, we know about aliens. They're real,"
Oh, yeah.
and everybody was just like, "Oh, yeah, all right, cool." Nobody fucking freaked out.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
Because we
Fucking-
all already know they're here.
I know, but it's like, what the fuck, people?
It's not new to us.
What the fuck is happening right now? They just say, "Hey, well, there's."
Girls with them little bitty boobs, they think that men don't like them, but my dear, that isn't true. We don't really care if they're little or they're small. We're still gonna get excited when you pop them out your bra. Yeah, it's alright to have little titties.
Jesus
Don't be
Christ.
ashamed
There we
of them
go.
just because
All
they're
right.
itty bitty. They might not
Time to
bounce
cut
the
Chuck
shit like
off.
the girls with
That's
double
right.
titties, but as long as they got nipples, then their boobs are good to me. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna try to put that video in.
Now, what? Hold on, it gets better.
Oh wait, I don't know if you're allowed to play longer than like 15 seconds or something.
Yeah. I think the whole Chucky corner with those is a bad idea.
This might be a bad idea, the Chucky TikTok one.
I
I still don't know how we got to boobs from aliens.
I don't know.
Maybe he's thinking he wants to be sexually molested by aliens or something.
If they got 3 of them, okay.
Three boobed alien?
What was that, 6 cents?
Turn it off. Dude.
No, 6 cents.
Jeez.
No, it's
What?
that's
What was the one where the chick came up
Total
with 3 boobs?
Recall.
Oh, Total Recall.
6 cents.
6 cents.
I couldn't remember.
That's
Fuck.
two different movies.
I don't think.
That's
What is it?
hilarious.
Bruce Willis in one and
Arnold
Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, they don't
Schwarzenegger.
They don't look anywhere near each other.
Although the best with Hollywood for actors in a movie would be what was the one?
Still not talking about aliens.
I know.
Well, they're all aliens.
All the actors.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you
geez.
saw MIB, right? Men in Black. They showed all the actors up there that are aliens. They were
That
tracking.
wasn't a movie. That was a documentary.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, man. That's where
My
I get
bad. My bad.
That's where I get my information.
My bad.
Everything on the internet's true. Bonjour.
So you say bonjour. You're a French model.
Yeah. I am.
I can do this too. Am I allowed?
Yeah.
Well, you gonna be a French model now too?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna be
I'm
a
the only-
European model.
So
So if you're on
You
a
don't
plane,
know where I'm from.
if you're on a plane, you're flying over Canada
It's
and
somebody else.
America's border, and you got to pee, and you're in the bathroom peeing. What are you?
European.
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 I'm gonna
Dad
break
joke.
I'm gonna
Screw
break
you.
out a better
Terrible dad
in a
joke.
minute.
What did yeah, I started that one. Great, huh? That was a good one.
That was a great
You
joke.
like that?
You
That
choked
was a great
yourself
joke.
up
You like
right
that?
from the rip.
I choked my joke.
Hey, did y'all see the skit?
I choked my choke.
Have you guys seen the skit with Bill Burr?
Who?
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr.
I've seen a
He's
bunch
a-
of skits
Bill
with him.
Burr.
comedian.
I don't
Funny.
remember names, so
He's funny
probably.
as he's funny as shit.
He's a
I
white
saw him.
I
guy
barely remember
that
y'all's
looks like
name.
he's Irish, probably, I'd
Yeah.
say, and he's married to a black woman.
I went and
Okay.
saw him at the Punchline
Okay, cool.
years ago.
Uh huh.
And it was a small room. He was still, he wasn't doing the arenas he's doing now. I mean, but he's talking about a story. He goes, I walk into a bar and there's a sign right there that says, "We like our beer like our violence, domesticated." And he looked at the sign and goes, you know what? That's a good fucking joke. It's a good joke. There's no fat on that joke. You take any of those words out, it doesn't work. That is a fantastic joke.
Fantastic joke.
And then then the Karens of the world got together and called up there and got the manager and the waitress fired.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
For the sign?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Because one of the ladies bitched about it and said, you got to take
Wow.
it down. And they said, no,
I wouldn't
we're not
take
taking
it
the sign down.
down.
You're coming in our
Screw
bar.
you.
Go fuck yourself.
That's
Have
how
you
I
seen the
feel
girl
about
that sings the song in bars? And she's just playing the guitar singing, and she's talking about her generation, which is
it. My
kids'
generation.
generation, saying how they're pussies.
Yeah, she dogs. I mean, just
She
shit's-
dogs her
shit's
whole
all over.
millennials. She
Yeah.
just dogs them. We're just
Yeah,
a
I
bunch
think
of
I saw
pussies. Yeah.
All right. Not very interesting conversation.
No, not at all. No, we're bombing.
We're bombing. Sinking ship. Bail. Oh,
Yeah.
Aliens?
What are you, a
Or
seal?
Speaking of
seals.
ships.
A great white's going to get you.
Speaking
quit making that
of
noise.
Fucking Shark Week,
ships.
man. Watch out.
There's a billionaire guy in China. Well, he's not in China.
surprising.
He's somewhere else. But he's having a ship build in China. It's a replica of the Titanic.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not getting on it.
Titanic 2.
Yeah, I've heard of this, and,
And
I'm
it's
not getting
going
on
to
it.
sail
No, the
the
same
same
path. No, fucking idiot.
as the original.
And if anyone buys a seat, you deserve what's coming.
They want you to know what luxury sailing was all about.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
and
you
the
can die
cold
at
water and sinking.
I hope they have more lifeboats this time. And
It don't matter.
well,
You think?
You're not
Well-
all going to make it off.
well, let me ask you: does this mean that there's going to be first, second, third class? Like they did
Yeah.
originally, and are those people going to be chained down in there
Or-
again? I mean, like,
They're gonna
how is
Jesus.
they're gonna walk right by our rooms and put locks on them and go, these three.
Dude, I ain't riding in there.
They're going down.
Death machine.
no?
That
Now
just-
it
that
would be
just
cool to
sounds
like
horrible.
it'd be cool to like walk through,
No.
right? Like if it was docked
No.
and you could do a tour, you wouldn't do a
don't-
tour.
I'd be scared they
I would
set
do
off.
a tour.
Couldn't
I'd
go
be
anywhere
scared they
near
set
that
off.
shithole.
What?
No. No, that's just asking for
No.
fucking trouble, man.
Dude, you don't, and you named
Not
it.
riding on it.
No,
you
I don't
na-
give a
no,
fuck.
you named it the same thing. I could
No,
step
it's
on it.
Titanic too.
That's like, hey,
I could sink right when I step on it. Hell
that's like, you know,
no.
no, it's horrible. I've been on the USS Alabama down there in the Gulf,
Oh yeah, me
the
too.
big ass battleship.
Yeah, it's
I
where they
climbed all-
filmed Under Siege.
Yeah, I climbed all through that motherfucker.
Oh, me too. Isn't it
Perfectly
cool?
fine with it. You know why?
Yeah.
Hey.
Because it's a military fucking boat.
Hey.
Millions,
Still
billions, or whatever it fucking costs to make those fuckers. You know what I mean?
Hey, I just want to know if you'd
We
go for
stayed
a ride
the
on the
night there on
Arizona.
an overnight with the Cub Scouts, and
What, on the boat?
yeah.
Oh, that'd be creepy.
And he said
And
it was
we were sleeping
tiny.
in the cots. Yeah, we got to sleep in the original
They-
cots.
they were
man.
short people.
And, yeah, they were. My feet were hanging off. But
Oh,
anyway,
yeah, they're smaller back then.
but anyway, man, I had just say I had some extracurricular things with me that I took,
Yeah.
and me and Cub Master Kevin, which we might have to get him on here
He will
someday.
be on here soon.
We'll have to get Cub Master Kevin on here. Anyway, me and him went all
Jesus.
through the boat all night long, like till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. We walked all
Yeah.
through the boat, man.
Hey,
The
It
boat
was
is
pretty
badass.
spooky in
Yeah.
the middle of the night way down there, but it was cool as shit.
Yeah, the boat is badass.
It was
Hey,
really cool to explore
if I
it with,
gave you
with
100
no
bucks-
one else there.
Oh, yeah.
And we crawled down in every crack and crevice.
hey, Mike, if I gave you $100, would you stay the night on the Arizona?
Yeah,
It's
it's underwater.
Yeah, with no scuba gear though.
Well, I couldn't even stay the whole night. I only get like an
Yeah.
hour of tank.
I tell you what.
You get less than 4 minutes, bitch.
I tell you what. when me and Lynn went to Hawaii, we went to Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
We're staying on the same island. Have you been to Pearl
I
Harbor?
have.
It is the most somber. Just.
Oh, yes.
Everybody's making noise, and then you get on that boat.
Yep.
And everybody
And
goes.
it's
I mean, you can
I
hear
agree.
a fucking pin drop, man.
You're right.
And when you get off and get over there, there's still oil coming up
There
from
is.
that boat.
Yeah, when you get on the
That's
the
fucked
little
up.
observation deck thing.
So,
yeah.
There's a
It was,
TikTok.
it was surreal. It was
Yeah.
very,
Hey.
I don't know, that
You
feeling.
know, they take, like, if, well, I'm sure they're all passed by now, but if they passed, whenever they passed, they could choose to be cremated, put in a
Oh, that's
fucking
right, and put
an urn, and then
on
put
the
in a
boat,
thing.
if you were part of the original crew.
Yeah, and they go down there and weld you to the boat.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
So, this kid
that's a place that's
came on and said, name me one thing
I mean, it's not cool. what
That-
happened, just-
right.
American
Cool that-
can do better than Japanese. And this guy came up and said, fireworks. And paused and said, we gave them our 2 best ones.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
That's
You went there?
dude. That's fucked.
All right.
Hey,
Anyway,
that was the TikTok, not me.
so
Right.
on
Exactly.
to better points. Hawaii was
Yeah.
cool though.
Well,
Did you go up to North Shore and see
Yeah,
the big
well,
waves? And all?
that's the
I wish
thing.
I would have stayed there.
well,
We
yeah.
stayed in Honolulu, and that
Yeah,
was
that's where I stayed.
What
it was
was-
stupid. Like I was like, man,
Hey.
we should have stayed in North Shore. This place is
Well,
amazing.
What was the stupid
But it
the
was
guy's
cool that
name?
we had
with
a
the surfer
place
that
that
saved
was
people
provided.
That's
so.
the when we were there.
during
I
a
can't
there was-
complain
storm,
at all.
Yeah.
and it's only so often and one hit while you were there.
Yeah, there's a storm that'll come in,
Uh-huh.
and the waves hit us. They have to hit a certain height,
Yeah.
and then once they hit this certain height, they send it out to all the surfers,
Yeah.
and it's called the eddy.
Okay.
So we rented a Jeep, to drive around. Saw Dog
Yeah.
the Bounty Hunter's house.
Did you really?
Yeah, his gate. He's got his name and his picture.
Really? That's
It's
hilarious.
an iron gate. It's I don't even
Really,
know how
did
much
you
that thing
expect
costs.
anything different?
Yeah,
So you
but
drove all up and down
we
through
went-
the. It's cool, isn't it?
We took a tour the next day, but we rented a Jeep and was driving all the way around, and this is when we found
Nice.
out that the eddy was happening right then. So all these surfers are flying in from like Brazil and all
right,
over,
all coming to do it.
and all coming there. So when we come around by the North Shore,
Yeah.
you couldn't. It took me forever
Oh.
to drive through because you want to stop and look. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? But there's people everywhere.
Everywhere.
Cars parked on the side of the road going all
Yes.
the way up. People
Yes.
everywhere. And they had shirts in there that said the Eddy and all this
Really?
stuff. Yeah, we got a couple of shirts. But
That's awesome.
it was...
When we were there, they
it
had
was
the
cool.
beaches closed because the waves were so intense.
oh, really?
Yeah. It was only a couple of those spots where the surfers were braving it, but other than
Yeah.
that, they were,
Oh,
we
this
we
was-
couldn't even walk down to the beach. Like we
On
had
the
to
North
stand.
Shore?
Yeah, we had to stand up
Isn't it
because
fucked up?
the
You-
waves are that bad.
You go to the North Shore, and it's like huge monster waves. They got everything shut down.
Yeah,
You drive 10 minutes,
yeah, up,
and you're out another. When you
and
go
you
to
can
the,
walk on the beach.
Yeah.
yeah. We
and
did
it's
the
like,
same thing.
What the fuck? We drove through like a rainforest where it was
Oh,
raining
isn't that
and
awesome?
nasty, and it's like, what the hell? It looks like
Beautiful.
the forest. Yeah, and then you go up
Yes.
to the coffee farms and all that stuff. and
uh-huh.
Fucking cool. man.
Absolutely, I'd love to live there.
But yeah, but it's.
I want to go
another one.
back. I'd like to go to the Big Island or Maui the next time.
That's what me and Lynn have been talking about, going back, but going to another island. But I enjoyed Honolulu. We got upgraded to a better room.
Nice.
Yeah, and when you come down to the bottom, to the lobby or whatever, it was just a giant fucking fish tank. The whole freaking wall.
Oh, that'd be
Oh,
cool.
Huge. You'd
that's
see scuba
really
divers
cool.
going down in and swimming around and doing whatever.
Damn, it's like a damn gun going off.
Well, now at least we'll know what it was.
Hey,
Well, when I was in Hawaii,
yeah.
we all woke up. I think it was it? Yeah, it was. I think it might have been our first morning there. We're all together. We're staying in this like $1 million condo there on the beach.
Hell yeah.
Her mom arranged the whole thing. Got some deal or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
he's just bragging.
I am a little bit. It was badass.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It was really
I'd
fucking
be,
badass,
I'd be
actually.
talking some shit. To
Anyway, I don't normally get to stay in luxury like that, so
Right.
I did it.
you
Damn it.
gotta take it when
Damn
it's
it!
there.
I'm
Enjoy
going to
it.
tell everyone.
So we're all sitting out on the porch and or the balcony out there,
Right.
and we're drinking mimosas. Starting the day off right. It's
Yeah.
real early in the morning. It's probably about 7:15, 7:30, 7:45, something like that. And all our phones go off. Like we're getting ready to go down to breakfast. We're having mimosas. All our phones go off. And we're like, what the fuck? Everybody's, and my phone's making a sound I ain't never heard before. And I look at it, and it says alert, ballistic missile launch.
What the fuck?
Yeah, heading your direction
What the fuck?
kind of thing. And we were all like, what? And it's everybody's phone.
Right.
And we're all like,
That's when. How do I get off this fucking island? We
Yeah.
done pissed someone off.
Yeah.
They're shooting something at us.
yeah, we
I'm
pissed
leaving.
somebody off. So anyway,
The
like I
regulars
said, we're
are
sitting
just
drinking
out there
mimosas.
beer.
Well, at first, it's kind of like, oh my God. And then I went, well, there's nothing we can really do about it.
There ain't shit you
I
can
grew
do.
up in the 80s. I remember the
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
We're,
all
we're
that.
fucked.
What are you
you're
gonna
fucked.
You gonna get under a
So
desk?
I
That
was,
ain't gonna help you.
my
Yeah.
brain, I said,
No,
well,
it will. The
let's
schools
just sit
told us
here and
that.
finish
Yeah.
our mimosas and watch this fucker come in.
Yeah.
I'm going to call my kids.
Let's go to the beach and watch it.
What else do you do? And, I mean, we would have never made it to the beach.
No.
But I was like, let's just sit here. But her mom was freaking, some other people were freaking.
Well, yeah,
And so
that's
we all ended up going out to the elevators. And I was thinking, this isn't a good idea. On the elevators, right? We're on the 19th floor or something.
Yeah, it can drop quick.
But so we ended up going down the steps. Oh my God, dude! 19 floors in the morning after you had a mimosa.
And how old were your kids?
I would have been.
Kids
like,
weren't there.
Oh,
I would've
Kids
been-
were back in Georgia here with my dad.
Oh.
So yes, I was calling them, telling
I
them
love
basically,
you.
I
mate.
love you.
I'm not gonna make it.
Goodbye. I'm not kidding you. We were doing that conversation, running down the steps. Me and Amber were with the kids, and we got down to the bottom. Kids were a lot younger then, so they don't really remember it. Thank God.
Yeah.
So we got down to the bottom of the
Yeah,
steps,
it'd be hard to
and
keep.
we were in the lobby, and there's, the whole hotel's in the lobby.
Right.
Like everybody's down there. And so we kind of work our way to the corner, and the lady's like, hold on, I'm trying to find out what's going on. Let's just all stay here, kind of thing. And I look over, and there's like this little storeroom right there. And I open the door, and me and my brother-in-law, or excuse me, me and my father-in-law, we open the door, and we look in there, and it's like a old like fire stairwell, and it's all concrete blocked in and all. And I'm like,
That's where I'm going.
this thing hits, we're jumping in here. I literally stood there with the door kind of cracked open, like ready to grab everybody. Like we're going in there, man. We might
Dude,
actually survive.
the
if we
steel
go in here.
door
Yeah.
and then concrete.
Yeah, it was a
We-
big
we-
steel
we
door,
got-
and it was like literally, you could tell it was like a fire thing. It was actually
I can see
it's probably a
Dennis-
middle of the
and Dennis
building
was like-
fire thing or something. I don't
Right.
know, structural
Hey, and
sound
Dennis was
thing.
probably giving
So-
you.
No,
Did-
Brad.
Oh.
Amber's.
Okay.
But yeah,
But-
we were both like, "Yep, we're going in there."
This is a bomb
damn right.
shelter.
Damn right.
This is a bomb shelter. We used to build them in America back in the 50s.
Turned out it was a false alarm.
Well, obviously,
I
you're
actually,
speaking to us, so we
well,
know it's. We
I
know
bought
it's
the
false.
paper. I have it somewhere where it shows on there. You know, the whole front page is the false alarm scares every false missile strike to Honolulu.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's a big oops. That
It
a mistake.
was.
My bad.
It was freaky,
It's the
man.
new guy's first day. Hit
But
the
I'll
wrong
tell you,
button.
I was proud of
You hit the wrong
myself.
button.
I was really calm
Yeah.
and just like sharp thinking.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Like
that's
I was
good.
cool with either trying to survive or I was actually cool with, now not shitting you, sitting there, drinking my mimosa, loving on my wife, and just watch this thing come in.
yeah.
Because literally, what else? What am I gonna do?
You can't run.
If
No.
it's nuclear,
You can't run.
it
You
doesn't
see-
matter.
Do you
I'd
see
rather-
that New York is sending out messages right now what to do if in case of a nuclear attack?
Great,
And it's like, really? You're sending that out?
wonderful,
What?
But
wonderful.
do you know that if we shoot our own nuke up and ignite it so far up in the sky, it's an EMP?
Yeah, it can be.
It will shut off all our electronics,
Sure, it
everything
can.
we have.
It can be an EMPage.
So is New York going to do something?
Immense penis.
Is that where they're going to shoot and test it?
We're gonna go into the conspiracy rabbit hole.
Conspiracy.
Hey, I don't give two fucks.
It's
I'm
a
just
fast-
saying it's a
fast
fact.
rabbit hole.
It's a fact what they're saying online on TV to New Yorkers about.
TV New Yorkers.
But they're not saying it to anyone else. So is New York the only one going to get bombed?
Probably.
Well, I'm okay. BB,
Jesus.
sorry. You're my buddy, but you
You're
live in
okay.
New York.
That's
you better
terrible.
get your ass
We don't
out.
want anybody getting
Yeah,
hurt.
no.
You better haul ass somewhere else.
We keep
Damn,
we keep
Chuck.
we keep the people rolling we got in government now. It won't be good.
No.
Did you see the
guy?
guy that
Oh my God! Here we
comes
go.
up and fucking yells, "You're the most bodacious House representative we got to AOC. You look so
Oh,
good in that
jeez.
dress." All this stuff, and I'm like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
How do you
Dude.
run
All
up
right.
and say
So
that
we're
and
not
get
going to
away
talk
with it?"
about that.
Yeah.
Even though I'd fuck her.
Yeah. let's
But
not do
that's beside the point.
But then again, you'd
Little
fuck
bastard.
anything.
oh. 2 legs and a heartbeat, baby.
You've been married. You've been married way too long, Mike. Don't
It's
even
not
lie.
actually true. It's a fake persona.
that. Yeah.
If
My
your
wife,
no.
my
If your
wife
wife
takes
let,
care of me.
if
That's
your
for damn
wife
sure.
let you, you
Oh,
would
yeah.
fuck anything.
Mine does too.
Oh well, no, that's probably be
See?
true. Actually,
He's like, okay, yeah, that's true.
My wife is smart, way smarter than I am.
No, I can't do that.
She damn tricks me into shit.
You got suckered in.
No, she tricks me.
They do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
Like
suckered
tonight.
in.
Like
She
tonight.
sucked, and now you're in.
Like tonight, she was like, "Yeah, we can go. I'll drive you back. You know, not a big deal. That way you can drink and whatever." And then later at night, no, I don't want to go. What? Well, that way, I got to drive here sober, leave here sober.
See why John
So
doesn't
she
have a
gets-
beer in front of
Yeah,
him.
so she gets
and that's why he was bringing up.
She didn't
"Hey,
want me
watch
to-
his count over here.
She didn't want.
Oh, wait,
me to
that was
drink
Mike.
tonight.
Well, it's probably about time to wrap this thing up, isn't it?
Yep.
It's kind of feeling like about 40-something minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, well, with that, everybody, we appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed.
Like
we
and subscribe.
like and subscribe, and check us out. We're gonna bring more. We're gonna do some more things. We're gonna expand and bring some more fun content, especially now that video is involved.
And as
Yeah.
we learn, we'll get
and,
better.
And as we learn, we'll get better.
Well, yeah,
So,
we'll
like I said, if you like us, subscribe. If not,
Go walk your fucking dog.